Honey, I'm home! Oh, wait, there's still monkeys out there.
Where's my dinner?
Where's my Spectre?
Dinner is in the present.
Oh.
Which is why we are in the present. We're going back to... No, not going back to the past. We
Back to
actually
the
somehow
past,
made it.
Samurai Jack.
No.
Futurama?
Oh yeah, I forgot that going back to our modern times, the world in general is called Futurama.
Here's to another lousy millennium.
Which, funny enough, came out the exact same year as I want to say it came out the same year as the show did.
No.
Crud.
What year is this game?
Futurama started in 1999, I believe.
Same year then. Holy shit.
I've just finished
Oh, hey, Cassie.
evaluating the new gadget for the professor, and we've sent it over to you.
She speaks
You'll
with us
find it in the
telepathically?
training room.
Well, she is an AI.
Hold on, I'm
Professor's already
checking
told
really
you,
quick
if
which
you don't
came
complete the
first.
training, you can't advance to the next area.
Ape Escape came out in 97.
No, Ape Escape came out in 99.
No. It came out they both came out the exact same year, but Futurama has a beat by 2 months.
Wait, legit?
Almost...
Whoa.
So maybe localization-wise, they were able to slip
Yeah.
that in, but... So how does this work, James?
So the RC car is actually pretty interesting in that, well, first of all, it actually functions as it should, unlike in the PSP remake. Secondly, in the original game and pretty much every subsequent sequel, you pretty much activate the RC car and you can move it and yourself at the same time using both sticks.
Yay, twin-stick movement.
Yay!
Also, can I just say real quick, like these messages, it's like, I know we've been kidnapped by Spectre, but thankfully he gave me enough time to record these messages to send to you.
They're probably pre-recorded, like, if you're reading this message, then you have learned about the RC car. Please remember to not spend too much time playing with it in the unlikely event that I've been kidnapped. Doing so would be a gross misuse of your time. Please move forward.
Also, be careful of the battery, I think it's leaking.
Ooh.
Oh.
How long have you had this RC car for, Professor?
Yes!
Literally since my youth.
Ever since the Christmas of 67.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm checking when RC cars existed.
Okay.
I want to say they started within either the 70s or the 80s.
Probably the 80s.
And I mean, as Mario Kart Home Circuit has proven, they're not going away anytime soon either.
I mean, I could believe
That's
that in,
cute.
like, the 60s and 70s they at least had, like, slot car racing.
I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, give us the lowdown, Cassie.
Spike, something has gone terribly wrong.
Well, now
Oh,
she
now you're
puts her
talking
Professor
mouth.
about-
and Natalie are nowhere to be found.
So where do we
The
go?
laboratory has been ransacked, and much
Fun
of
fact,
the
in the
equipment
remake,
has
she's
been
voiced by Jennifer
destroyed.
Hale.
That's true.
Oh my
Indeed.
god,
And I
wait,
believe
did you
they've
say
taken Professor and Natalie
67,
away with
Icky?
them.
Yes.
You're now being transported to
Gotta be
Spectre's
fucking
base area.
joking, because...
Oh, that's when
the
that's
RC
when they came
car-
out?
No, RC
All I can tell
cars,
you at this time is that
commercially
his base is an
viable
old
RC
factory
cars were
building located in
available
the middle of
by
town Spectre's taken it
mid-1966.
over and is now using it to
Okay, so I was a
manufacture
year
weapons.
out. What do you want?
lucky
What do you want from
bastard.
me?
Head over to the base.
No,
know.
you lucky bastard, you got it 1 year
Larger
later.
storehouse is
You
the
are,
heart of
you got the
Spectre's factory.
timeline right.
By
Fuck.
destroying this,
I was hoping I
shut
could prove
down
you
all
wrong.
power to
No,
this
but
base.
Matt, the rules have to
The
be
energy storehouse
either
is hidden
66
somewhere
or
in
under
a nearby park.
to, you know,
Please
closest
hurry,
we had
the
going
Professor
over.
and Natalie may be in great danger.
So I lost.
That is true.
One more thing. The
So-
base has a
No, you
heavy
won.
and very
So,
powerful security
James, is she
system
basically
that will
telling us
not
that
be
we have absolutely
affected
no
by the
idea
power
where in the
shutdown?
city to really look?
Oh, no.
Through?
She just told us exactly where he's holed up. He's holed up at the TV station in Futurama.
Oh, goody.
Oh, let's just go directly there.
Wait, we're going to the Futurama TV station where we can find Fry's frozen body there.
No, that's at the cryogenics station. The TV station's when he ruins, single female lawyer.
That's true, but yes. So continue, James.
It's kind of funny that in the original game, Spectre holed himself up in a TV station, and then in the third game, he'd take that entire plan full throttle.
And wear a tux.
Oh yeah, he literally dressed himself in a monkey suit.
Why? That's just redundant.
What magic is that?
I was about
No,
to say,
back
they're
it
not
up, what
supposed to
magic-
do that.
No, I'll say yeah. What magic let it go up the stairs like that?
Yeah, like going down the stairs is one thing, but going up it...
Invisible rampways.
The power of Daleks.
Low polygons.
Ramps
So-
painted...
Fighting Polygon Team.
What the heck is that thing? Ah, it's after me! It's after me! It's after me!
Air him out
Oh, I'm
and
safe!
He ran through the sign.
I'm safe! I'm not safe!
So I see. So with the RC car, you can basically drive enemies and monkeys in a certain direction.
And this is exactly the thing we needed to in order to catch that one monkey we couldn't get in Wabi Sabi Wall.
Oh, careful, there's wasps here.
Bees!
So, and
Okay, that wasn't much
unfortunately
of a
from
threat at all.
But unfortunately, from what James told me in the last part or the last session,
Hello.
he's
Oh, hey, look at that!
Monkey
Oh,
boxing.
This is where they air Spectre boxing.
Oh!
Oh.
But I was like, it's unfortunate that from what James told me though, in the last session anyway, that there really is no point in trying to do all of the backtracking until literally after you've beaten the game at least once.
Right, because
Yeah,
after
'cause-
this, we've only got one gadget left, and that's the one we'll be getting after we catch Spectre.
It's one of the more annoying gadgets, to be honest. Only because of how little utility it really offers.
What, the
Yeah.
RC car or the last one?
The last one.
Yeah, the one that you need for the post-game sweep.
You say that, Iki? I honestly... Well, I'm just going to go ahead and spoil this right now,
No, we'll
but...
see it later. We'll see it later.
Fine, but I'll just say this right now. I'll just say this much. It completely outranks the Stun Club once you get it.
Oh,
And I'm going to be replacing that sucker the moment I get it.
okay.
It didn't work
Oh,
that
geez,
well
we're
for
under
me
fire.
in the PSP remake.
Well, the PSP remake, no. It's a little on the stiff side, but otherwise, yeah.
I believe
Would you
So
say
yeah,
that-
we're
Uh,
back in modern times. Doesn't this feel kind of weird?
Yeah, I was about to say, just going to the sequels real quick, assuming it's in the sequels, would you say that its utility is just as on point in the first game?
It's a little better in the second game. It doesn't return for the third game though.
You get a lot of earlier in the second game.
I'm trying to think. And
Oh, you mean the RC car?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Not the
I thought you were talking about the post game one, but no, they all run more or less the same in every game.
Well, I was talking about the post-game one, but that's good to know,
oh,
too.
well, yeah,
You need one more monkey.
but we'll get that. Yeah, we should probably do this the old-fashioned way and actually speed up.
Hooray!
We're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
So I'm
Oh, there's
losing,
one up
so
there.
I wonder if I could get that monkey up there,
Shoot him.
As long as he doesn't notice.
assuming he doesn't shoot me
Probably.
first.
It looks like
So
it's
what's
a...
that?
There you go.
Nope.
Yeah,
Quick.
he's stuck up there. We'll have to take another way around.
But at least we get stunned.
Okay,
now.
oh,
there's this monkey over
That's
here?
That guy over there.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh,
Gundam?
Oh!
Get away from him! He is my friend.
Bust him up.
he is my plus one.
Almost.
Oh,
It's of no use.
oh, you better get some vanilla wafers soon.
Maybe we could distract it with the RC car.
For the shot.
Actually, I wouldn't even.
Oh yeah, if you ever want to call the oh, you can't even do anything.
No, but
about
he
that.
follows
But
it.
I guess
Oh,
at least I can catch him first before he catches me.
Ooh,
Sweet.
a hole in the ground.
Okay, that'll be our way into the big city.
Oh yeah, that's one other thing about that. Ow, fucker.
okay, hurry up. We need some
Well, it's a
more
good thing I got
vanilla
another
wafers.
shirt,
He's packing.
and I better be.
Go, go,
better
go.
Better be packing.
So, I will say to Matt,
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
you're a bit of a history buff.
Yes.
Woo.
Yes, I am.
That concludes my thought for today. No, no, and
may I
actually,
please, may I regale the audience to once again how you thought that World War I was World War II and that the Vietnam War was World War II.
Thank you,
it just
Nathan
seemed,
Drake.
it just seemed like
What?
a really big ammo. So,
It happened during our Uncharted commentary.
It's, fun fact. That's the real reason
Ow!
why I've never. That's the real reason why.
Oh.
Oh,
Don't
that's
worry,
right.
I got a spare.
I was gonna say, fun fact. That's the real reason why I haven't done Uncharted 2 yet. No, it's just because I. It's all. No, it's only because I just. There's so many games.
Because
It's
Nathan
the best
Drake is
Uncharted
dead.
game, and just remember throughout the whole great, awesome, really fun-loving adventure that Neil Druckmann wanted to kill Elena the entire time for simply just existing.
I thought he wanted to do that in the first
What a
game.
No,
prick.
he wanted to do that in Uncharted 2. Legitimately, the guy has, I swear the guy has some kind of murder or depression fetish. 'Cause he
I don't
literally-
see it as a.
He literally
Go ahead.
wanted to kill Elena for no other reason
Ow.
than it wouldn't be depressing.
I'm really glad that I never played any of the Uncharted games.
Knowing that psycho, he probably only does it because he knows he can't do it with video games because he knows he can't do it in real life.
Honestly,
No,
Honestly,
don't
I
think it's
still-
that intense.
Honestly,
I don't think
Icky,
it's
no.
that.
I do suggest trying the Uncharted games, especially Uncharted 2. That game is amazing and fun-loving. It's just
Yeah,
when it's just The Last of Us that I have problems.
yeah, I was about to say, like, the Uncharted games were like before Naughty Dog realized, oh right, sense of fun.
I mean, even then, I wouldn't even.
What's a
that, James?
video game again?
I mean,
Go ahead, James.
I'll at least say that from what I remember seeing, the first Last of Us wasn't even that offensive. It was just the second one decided to push the envelope to an uncomfortable degree.
They went really extreme.
From what I can tell, like, The Last of Us was at, like, you know, even though it had a fun story, it was still like during that time where people were starting to get really burnt out on zombie stories.
Yeah.
That's
Also-
it.
okay,
That's-
okay,
Oh.
guys, I apologize. Logan is trying to say something. Please,
Yes.
Logan.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say I don't think Druckmann has a death morbid fetish. I just think the issue is that
Oops.
he fall. Aw.
Down the slide.
Don't worry though, this was all according to plan, because there's a red monkey right here.
All according to
Okay.
plan.
Now you think he actually...
I think it's just I don't know. I'm gonna say I say this as someone who's never written a like legitimate oh my gosh big movie, a big like production. I only can tell what sounds good or what sounds deep and
Johnny
intriguing
Depp.
to me as a general consumer is that it just seems more like he believes that the only way to inject drama or any serious character development is to have someone die. Like there
Yeah.
can't ever be. It just his stories seem to revolve around the big.
Shock.
Everything changed when X died. Everything
Yeah.
changed when Y person fell ill and died.
Or like
and
again,
there's no other plot.
he literally wanted to kill Elena for no other reason than it would be dramatic. That is it. And literally every time the writers keep on shooting him, like apparently you come to them every single day asking that, they just go, no, Neil. There is no plot convenience for killing Elena. You literally just want to do it because it'd be depressing. We don't want to make this game depressing. We want to make it a fun game.
It's like,
you guys are weird.
Oh, jeez, and then he said, yes, I'll make my own game with blackjack and hookers. What were you saying earlier?
instead,
James,
forget about the
whole Death
game
of X
and
thing?
the blackjack.
Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny you say that, considering we did
Nice.
have a little Tezuka tangent in that same commentary, and Blackjack was part of it. But anyway, what was I going to say? When you were having that whole example of like X dies and Y something,
Everything
and I'm just thinking to
changed,
myself,
yes.
and I'm thinking to myself, no, it's not X that dies, it's Zero.
Oh, no, I was going to
save.
continue that joke. I think I saw that coming. I was going to say, yes, James, and yes, everything changed when X died. Then we got Legends.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah,
to say, like...
okay.
well, hold on, no. We got Zero. We got Zero afterwards.
That's true.
And then ZX.
Then we got
okay. Anyway, really quick, Logan, what was your whole thing with me being a history buff?
I think he's referring to the fact that last time you were making such a big stink about how
dawn of
Ape Escape
time.
perceives the dawn of human
Oh yeah,
civilization.
the dawn of human civilization, totally fucking Japan, ancient Japan, despite the fact that they probably started existing around, not even, like,
Oh.
a couple, maybe like 1000 BC or some shit like that. It was like after the Greek and stuff like that is when Japan started actually becoming a civilization.
To be honest, I feel that might be a little bit of a mistranslation because we already saw man-made structures before the, quote, dawn of civilization.
Yeah, actually.
Actually, no.
Well, who said
Well-
that? Well, who said that the time traveling thing was going in a straight line?
I mean, let's be real here. We said this before, we'll say it again. Ape Escape only has the time travel thing just for the sake of level variety.
Yeah,
And
kinda
I
like
guess
with Crash
to some
3.
and to some degree, Spectre. Oh, that's right.
Aw,
It
empty
feels a lot
chairs.
emptier here. It feels a lot emptier here without our professor friend and his
Misty.
And
Yeah.
Natalie tippy-tapping at the keyboard with her mitten fingers.
So there was no other reason for mentioning the fact that I'm a history buff, because it sounded like you were actually about to say something as well.
I was leading to something, I think, but I mean,
Well, I
kinda
thought
lost
that
it
was your
somewhere.
joke about how, like, so I heard this. That's nice.
No, he did say that he had another thing to say. That is just a setup for a joke, but no, there's something else he wanted to say as well. Just what
That's
that
pretty much
was,
it.
I don't know.
Logan. You asked if we ride a tank in this game.
Yeah.
Well, here's the level where we get said tank.
Here it is! Just
A
for
classic
you,
World War
Logan.
II A classic World War II tank. Hop in it.
Well, first,
Well, hey, that's something you got right for the first time.
Hop in the tank and get going. The left and right threads, whatever.
Threads.
Ugh, I can't read.
Tank controls. Learn them.
Grandpa, did you forget your reading specs again?
No, I just forgot my pills, Natalie. Now, where's my pills?
Now, where's my specters?
Pills!
And here we go. And by the way, did we mention that you used 2 sticks in this
The
game?
monkeys are
Get
here!
back to it.
It's like a tech demo.
The rest is up to you, Spot. Ah!
Were you about to...
No, and then the rest of the message is as follows. Hi, I'm a monkey. I'm typing on a keyboard.
He's like,
Were you just about to call me Spothead?
What's up, Matt?
Just this head picking is just peeking out
Sticking
of the tank
out.
like, hello.
It's like the
It's like
Mario
Mario Party.
Party minigame.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, shell shocked.
Well, actually,
Oh,
it could be a lot like the slot car racing. Oh, going back to slot car racing, I see. The
Yep.
slot machine car. What? Alright, these things don't activate until you actually get out of the tank.
Well, no, they
Or,
do.
you know, if you do that. Also, the tank can explode. So be very careful.
It doesn't hurt you, though, when it explodes, though. You just lose a tank.
And a life.
Well, tanks.
Hey,
I'm
wait,
pretty
wait.
sure. I'm pretty sure you don't lose a life to it.
I'm pretty sure you get hurt at least.
We'll see what happens if it does blow
I mean, for
up.
God's sakes, you're caught in an explosion!
Can you heal the tank?
No,
No.
you have to get a
Oh.
replace. You'll get it. You'll have to. Oh no, you don't.
Remember,
Fuck.
tanks
Oh,
can't
no.
consume cookies like you can.
Oh, see, I told you
Oh,
you don't
crap.
die.
Okay, never mind.
Yep, we gotta move.
Don't worry, there's always a spare.
Okay.
Somebody can find it. There you go.
There it is.
Good old reliable.
As long as there's a
Thank
spare.
you.
By the way, I just recently got through with finishing a full run of Apescape 2, and this feels a lot slipperier by comparison.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Oh, I guess
There
for
it
that,
is.
for that, are we gonna do something similar to this where we kind of watch you play it live via your?
Yes.
Hey,
Alrighty.
Okay. And then I forget if we were going to do the same thing for 3, or if that one would be more. that-
3,
For the sake of
I'll have to think
consistency?
about that, because,
God, your aiming is bad.
Nope.
it's
Well,
almost
he
like
said
this...
the tank was slippery.
it's as if you're using tank controls.
Okay, gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, huh?
We got it.
Now,
Oh,
why is
Ow.
that
hey.
there?
What if he hops into your
And don't
tank?
worry, the monkeys can't steal the tank from you.
Good.
I mean, why would you want to use heavy artillery on a monkey?
Now, if I can rewind real quick, what were you trying to say about 3?
Yes, to James.
Apescape 3 is I'm gonna have to think about that one, because I did try running that game through PCXX2, and it does have a few graphical hiccups that might be too.
Maybe we see them.
Oh boy.
Whoa,
I was about to say, like, is there
Or that's
anything,
He's
like,
alive after that.
is
If
it-
that monkey got in here, he would activate one of those double gun sort of mechs, and that'll lead to its own mini boss fight.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, jeez.
And you can't get past it until you defeat it.
Right.
Now, as far as those issues with 3, like, were there any, like, particularly glaring ones that you came across when you tried to play it?
It primarily started once I reached the level where you first get the super hoop.
Okay.
Where,
Oh.
and not only that, there's also like this whole racetrack where you get this temporary race car sort of vehicle, and it's like the sky just goes all bug nuts.
Oh, and I'm assuming that would be the same. I'm assuming that same thing would happen on my computer.
It's possible, though. You never know. Maybe
Hey,
it's
that's where they make the helmets.
Oh,
Crap,
the
they're mass
People
producing
Tech
them.
helmets.
People monkey helmets for everybody.
Which, by the way, I don't think we actually went into what the PIPO stands for. In this case.
Oh,
at least.
it's literally just supposed to be another way of saying a police siren,
Oh
Actually,
yeah, people.
or just a siren in general.
actually, their proper classification is peak point helmet.
Peak point.
Because
What does peak point stand?
it's like the
Oh, 'cause
peak of your intelligence.
Also, if you're trying to do a siren, the better name would obviously be the Wii U.
the Wii.
Well, in Japan, they go people.
Oh boy.
Continue.
But, yeah, just going back to the fact that we were pointing out the fact that, like, yeah, now they're starting to, like, reproduce the helmets. I'm imagining that scene from the first SpongeBob movie, but instead of Plankton, it's Spectre being all like, by the way, act now and you get a Chum Bucket helmet with every purchase.
Purchase a what?
You stop that at the literal perfect second.
I wonder what Spectre would actually sell to offer the peak point helmets.
Banana
Wow.
splits.
Banana.
Banana
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
you
banana
run an ice
splits.
cream operation. Okay.
Yeah, but banana splits. I hate the idea that hype is planted in my mind of of Spectre actually being all like, "Here you go, Perch."
It's like, anything for you, Natalie.
Spectre doesn't.
I do recall hearing. Actually, real quick, you mentioned making that whole joke. I do recall in the anime, Spectre was originally Natalie's pet monkey.
Yep.
Aww.
I do remember that. Yeah.
But now,
You know,
now
he's
that I
actually
say that,
really
now,
adorable when he's not evil.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like now that I make those
I
jokes,
remember liking the anime.
I was about to say, now that I make those jokes, now I'm just imagining just like a cornucopia of like plankton lines that Spectre would spew out. It's like, don't let the flame die out.
To be fair, I do absolutely love the whole cell with plankton lines and
Yeah,
all
that
that.
was beautiful.
Just like,
Well, this
that's why I went to college.
It's like
Thank you, Sal.
Spectre, Professor, Spectre, Professor, Spike.
No, it would be Jimmy!
Jimmy.
I mean, if it was APK 2, then yeah, that would make perfect sense.
I apologize for
Honestly-
the absolute worst Ash Ketchum voice impression right there. Thank you very much.
You're
Now
fine.
you're fine.
You're
Did you-
fine.
you're fi- Did you?
I mean, you can pretend you're a European actor. That kind of sounds similar. Well, to your impression, I mean.
Really?
Oh, I see what you have to do. You have to make it. You have to basically make these become like a staircase as it's being lowered down.
Yep.
Hurry
Oh,
up.
I think I
how
know
are you
this.
gonna get up there?
And
Ooh, there you go.
So, Icky, did you? I think I already asked this. Crap, Icky, did you ever watch the anime?
I remember watching like a couple of episodes, but
Oh.
I didn't really understand what was going on. Like, I didn't recognize the robotic monkeys, for instance.
Oh yeah, the Peepatrons.
The people trying
Oh,
to
They're
yeah.
primarily a thing in the Pumpkin Prime / Million Monkey stuff, which is
Right.
very totally different from anything else the series had to offer.
Like in what way? Because I'm not too familiar with those.
They're basically like a comic trio that are, you know, like a step below the Freaky Monkey 5.
Hey, nice.
Hey, to fight
Well,
that
I
thing
want-
in Cyberpunk.
I don't know if I'd outright say that, but I mean they're not quite as comical unless you count the anime.
But yeah, like actually, now that
They can be
now that we talk about that, but I was about to say, now that we talk about like the tonal difference in like Pumpkin Prime / Million Monkeys, would you say that the tonal difference in those two was like jarring in like a bad sense? Like, do you think they handled it all right?
I would say comparing the regular Ape Escape games and the Pumpkin Prime stuff.
Well, what exactly was Pumpkin Prime, if we could get into that for a moment?
Okay, well, Pumpkin Prime, well, honestly, it's a game that Logan and I will be showing off later for the channel because it's a legitimately good party game.
Yeah.
Basically, take the basic Ape Escape type of gameplay and apply it to gladiator games.
Yeah, pretty
Oh.
much. It's kind of like
With
a.
the voice of
it- oh, it
Spectre, I'm fairly certain Spectre being voiced by Kristen motherfucking Freeman.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that was.
and he sounds so fucking goofy in it too.
Yeah. But they also bring back the AI girl, the green hair.
Oh yeah,
girl
Cassie.
together.
Well, to be fair, well, it's also because you're primarily doing the games in a digital
Oh!
space.
Oh, that thing.
So this is what they use in the
Oh,
Amazon
hello.
warehouse.
Oh, boy.
Hey, put us down.
Now I know what it feels like to get caught.
Oh no, if you want to do that, play 3.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, Ape Escape 3 can be devious about that if you're being reckless.
Look out.
Oh boy.
And here we have the inspiration for Cyberpunk 2077's first boss fight.
I was about to
Really?
say
Literally
Sonic
what the
Adventure 2
first boss
robots.
fight is like in 2077, by the way.
Attack the
Jesus
guy
Christ,
behind
the camera
him.
does not agree with me here.
Yeah, I was about to say this camera's not doing favors.
But it looks
So
like this
27
boss is
manually.
smoking hard.
Actually,
That's
2077's camera is really good. Again, it's the base PS4 and Xbox One. I, thank God, have a Pro, but don't play the game if you have the base. It's really unplayable, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, it's like so when every other person says don't play on the regular PS4, it's fine. But when IGN says it,
it is.
they're accused of being idiots.
No,
What is this guy's name?
people are agreeing with IGN saying don't play
Oh,
on the base.
won't even let me.
You say that? I've heard people giving him flack for
Really
saying
odd.
that.
No,
I guess we'll have to just check into Bestiary later.
I think they're getting flack because they released a separate review for the base PS4 and Xbox One. that pretty much shits on the game. But to be fair, a lot of people have been shitting on the game. And here's the thing, I'll defend, the game is really fun. It is, like, when it works, it is a lot of fun. And it is really in-depth, there's a lot of stuff to do. Like, the map is absolutely huge, with a lot of things to do, but they did need more time to polish. However, I both blame the developers and the people wanting, and the fans for kind of that, because
They wanted it out. They rushed it.
yeah,
Hey,
because it felt rushed. And
If I can interrupt real quick, because I did want to talk about that section James passed through, you made that look a lot easier than you did in our commentary of the PSP remake.
Well, it also helps too that I'm working with dual shocks as opposed to two sticks as opposed to one.
Right.
True.
That is just, yeah, that is, yeah, that, I think we talked about that, yeah, that was such an odd choice to have it on the PSP, a console that had no dual stick, like, motion and movement.
It's honestly, it's a similar case I feel for Super Mario 64 DS, which was, you know, a remake of a classic from that generation of gaming without a freaking thumbstick.
Right.
I never found a
I hear
problem
it's
with
better
the
on-
D-pad for that version of the game.
I mean, it works, but
Vanilla
oh yeah, no,
has-
we can't get to this monkey yet without the post game power up, so we're gonna have to
Okay.
ignore him.
Off we
But
go.
yeah, just it's funny that you mentioned that with DS. I hear a lot of people say that it plays a lot better, like control-wise, if you play it on a 3DS.
well, yeah, because the 3DS has an analog stick.
A little, it still controls as if you're moving a D stick.
That is all
Right,
D-pad,
yeah,
though, so.
yeah, it's only in 8 directions.
It kind of reminds me of Spyro 1 in that regard,
This is
because the original
100%
game didn't
by the
have
way-
analog stick support.
By the way, this is
Oh,
what's up, Matt?
I am highly expecting to see Snake in one of these boxes, and also this level looks exactly like the fucking warehouse from one of the warehouses from Metal Gear Solid 2.
Sorry,
Again,
but,
wait until-
we're not getting our Metal Gear cameos.
Oh
until
boy.
later.
Yeah, I was
Get
about to
him.
say again. Wait till 3. At least I think it was 3 where it happened.
Fool 'em.
It's a good
Yeah,
thing-
it's 3.
It's a good thing that monkey was just standing there menacingly.
I was gonna say that that level reminded me more of Half-Life. This one level we were on a bunch of conveyor belts. But
Oh, yeah.
anywho, oh boy, we did it.
With that said, we've more or less stunted Spectre's peak point helmet mass production, and Natalie is still nowhere to be found.
But there's still more monkeys in that level.